Before that, you heard from Senator Barry Loudermilk. It's great to represent Bartow County and to work with people at the local and state level and to help us do the job that we need to do in Washington. Christian gave me far too much credit in regard to getting things done, and of course, you know, speaking of working with the local people, our new Commissioner Steve Taylor just walked up. I'm sure you'll hear from him maybe in a few minutes. I wanted to maybe give you Phil Gingrey's scenario of what is likely to happen. I heard Barry talking about it a little bit in regard to where we'll be and how we'll be feeling and whether we'll be happy or long-faced on November the 7th. I feel really, really good about the situation right now. I could not have said that maybe a month ago when the Obama team was spending so much money in the battleground states, particularly in Ohio, and had Governor Romney and Representative Paul Ryan. I know some of you wish it was Ron Paul down in the polls. And it really was beginning to look a little bit tough and a heavy lift. And then, lo and behold, we had that first debate, and Governor Romney, as most of us really knew he could, and the American people finally got an opportunity to see the man and not to see the 30-second or 60-second sound bites that had been pounding the airwaves in Ohio and the other battleground states that pushed up his negatives. That debate and the polls subsequent to that, I think, told it all. And then Paul Ryan, I think, held his own against kind of an obnoxious vice president beneath the dignity of the office. Some of the pundits gave him credit, Joe Biden, for winning the debate. But he certainly, if he did in a very ugly manner that I don't think the American people like very much. This second debate, I watched it. You watched it. I heard all these pundits saying that President Obama's back. He's back. You know, he won the debate. Well, he certainly did better than he did the first debate, because all he had to do was drink 2 cups of coffee and show up, and bat his eyelids a little bit to do better than that first debate. But honestly, I don't think that Governor Romney dropped off one iota in that debate. I thought he did a fabulous job in the second debate. I thought the format was good for him. So anyway, we might call it a draw. But the point is, where we are right now, you're just seeing Romney, slowly but surely, Paul Ryan creeping up in the polls, and Obama and Biden falling down, sinking in the polls. I'm not a bit worried about Monday night. With Bob Schieffer moderating, coming from Florida, I think that our team will do well. And look, I'll stand here right now and I'll predict to you, we are going to win on November the 6th. We'll have a 45th president, not a repeat of this failed 46th. The American people have had it with that. It's an absolute failed presidency, and Obama said the other night in the debate, he said, well, you know, Romney's going around talking about his 5-point plan. You know, he really only has a 1-point plan. You know, his 1-point plan to give all the tax breaks to his rich friends. Well, I'll say this about Obama on that one. He was about half right. Romney probably does have a one-point plan, and that's to get rid of Barack Obama's incompetent self and get him out of the White House. So that's my 1-point plan. Barry was talking about a few minutes ago about what we might be able to do if we win versus if we lose. If we win, of course, we're talking about winning both the White House and the Senate. We need to take back the Senate. And there's really an unlimited amount of things that we can do in that scenario. But if, God forbid, Barack Obama, by hook or by crook, is reelected, and then we don't take back the Senate, I want to have a long conversation with all of you in regard to what we should do. You know, there is the posture, and Barry mentioned it, of just hanging on for 4 years and just obstructing everything they try to do, try to block every single thing that they come up with, and that might indeed be the posture that we take. On the other hand, could there be an opportunity to come together? And I know it's hard to believe, to say that there could possibly be some bipartisanship inside the Beltway, because it's gotten so ugly and so partisan. But I'm not sure the American people can stand another 4 years of total gridlock with the economy where it is right now today. And that's why when I talk to Saxby and Johnny and some of the others that say, look, we might be able to sit down and take some of the things out of Simpson Bowles without raising taxes, but have that opportunity to increase revenue by cutting a lot of these loopholes and deductions here and there. And, there's just a lot of things that we have to think about it. I don't think we can really dig our heels in right now until we know the situation that we're going to be in. And again, I hope and pray that it'll be Mitt Romney as our next president, and that we will have control of the Senate. John Boehner will still be the Speaker of the House. Mitch McConnell will be the majority leader of the Senate. We can get rid of Obamacare. We can make the Bush tax cuts permanent for everybody. We could get rid of the death tax. We could get rid of the alternative minimal tax. So many of these things that you and I know we need to do and we want to do in the perfect world. In the perfect world. But we do have to think about, if we don't have the perfect situation politically, how we can still move that ball in our direction. In our direction, not their direction. So let me just conclude. I know I went way too long, but these thoughts are on my mind. I've been thinking and praying about these things for a good while now. We're getting mighty close, less than 3 weeks. I'm excited, just as excited I was in 1980 and 2000 when George W. Bush came in, and I'm going to be even more excited on November the 6th of 2012. God bless Bartow County. I thank you all for the support you've continued to give me. I'm looking forward to going back for a 6th term. I don't want to take too much for granted in regard to my Democratic opponent, but I think, quite honestly, my race was in the primary. I had 2 good opponents and nice guys, and we beat them pretty good. So I think I'm going to do the same thing with this Democrat. Thank you all so much. It's great to see everybody. Appreciate it.